Well, I'm glad all my hives are still looking good. Even some of my hives that I wasn't expecting them to do good are not doing too bad, surviving the cold snap. You got the Layens hive here looking good. The keeper's hive is looking good. The new keeper's hive starting to fly a little bit on this day. This hive is looking better. It's a little bit bigger than the keeper's hive, but look at that winter bee kind. I got to check it today. Hey, look at this. Finally got a chance to be out on a warm day, check on a few hives, make sure they're doing good, make sure they got winter bee kinds on there. And it's going pretty good. Let's take a look. Follow me along. Oh, let's see how this baby's going to go. Don't remember when I put the last winter bee kind on here. It'd be interesting to see how much they've eaten. This hive is, let's see, got a screen bottom board on it. Nope, solid bottom board, but it faces the north, and that's where most of my winter wind has been from. I'm going to try to get by without a smoker here. Ooh, they're going to fly out in large numbers. They're still eating it. Let's leave this on here a minute. Yep, let's leave that on there. Let them finish this up. They got a little time. I think they got a lot of honey in there, and they're going to eat that honey first. That's a lot of bees. They're not really up in the top as much as I thought. All right, so this hive's doing good. I see some problems with it, like there's a little spot right here that is damaged. I don't know when that broke off. I don't see the piece on the ground, but anyway, but a lot of bees going in and out. They're house cleaning some dead bees out. And this hive, I did not put a winter bee kind on, and just have the Burns feeder system on. I do a lot of little experiments like this to see what kind of configurations and what would happen. And I decided I was going to go through winter with just leaving the Burns feeder board on. Let me show you. But then I decided, well, it's been a pretty rough winter. I've been moving my hives down behind the berm, back behind the buildings, because I'm going to clear all the hives out of here. And my son Christian has taken about, I don't know, 5 or 10 of them are down there already. All right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, you need to see this. So, you know, what would happen if you went through the winter? These are little experiments that I run, and you just left it like this, you know? And you can see all the bees. Can you see them on the screen here? Look at them. I don't know if they want fed or what. So obviously this is what I fed them in the fall. Burns feeder board still on there. So let's give them a winter bee kind, because I think winter is going to be pretty rough on them, actually. We got a lot of winter left. I should have brought my smoker. Woo! Man, it's going to be rough without a smoker. But we're going to get her done. So let's get a winter bee kind on there. Yep. All right. So first winter bee kind of the season for this baby. I have not fed them anything except I fed them good in the fall. So let's open them over here away from me. Why am I using this hive tool? It was sitting on top. I don't know where it came from. So, oh, I think Christian was using it to move hives. All righty. Yep. There they are. Hey girls, I'm going to give you a little bit of extra food now that it's getting midwinter. Enough of not feeding them. I think this hive had enough food, but I like to put winter bee kinds on for emergency. All right, so everybody clear out. Put a top on it. All right. The only 2 hives that I've lost this year so far, out of the video production yard where I produce my videos, I think I've lost both of my horizontal hives. Again, I think the little round hive died. Oh no, it's bad news, isn't it? And I think I lost the horizontal Langstroth. My second year to try to overwinter it. I can't do it. All right, get all the bees on the bottom board down there. Yeah. So today it's about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So the bees, all the bees are flying good. And there's nothing out there. They're not foraging. Seriously, this is the middle of winter. This is like a rare meteorological phenomenon for central Illinois to be 60 degrees. As soon as I get done here, I'm going biking. Ooh, I got him going, didn't it? Look at that. I've had this hive a long time. See what the note says on top here. Queenless. Gave him a mated queen, question mark. Brood was questionable. Brood was decent. What's the date on that? There we go. The date, decent brood, and June 17th of last year. Yep. Ow. Didn't get stung, but I got one on my leg. Now, before we check on another hive, let me encourage you to join me for my live stream with Dr. David Peck, Thursday, February the 27th, 2025. I know you're watching this video probably after the fact. Some of you might be, but if you're watching the video before it happens, you're going to be able to be at the live stream with Dr. Peck and ask Dr. Peck all those tough questions, particularly about treating bees, what kind of treatments to use. So that's going to be Thursday night, February 27th. Love for you to join us. Now let's keep checking these hives. Here's my horizontal hive. Dang, I tell you what, it's just, they'd be flying. I just can't. It's just too hard. Horizontal hives don't work well in the wintertime. It's just my opinion and experience. The Flowhive, busy today. Doing a little house cleaning, a lot of dead bees out front. I gave them a winter bee kind a while back, so let's check it. I think they probably haven't eaten a lot of winter bee kind, but now that it's warmed up, this is a day that I like to check them because if the weather's good for me, you can check them in cold weather. It's just, I don't like working bees in cold weather. I don't ever lift a frame out unless it's 65 degrees or higher. Today it's still too cold. It's only 60 and it's windy. I'd hate to lift this out. Oh, this has some weight to it. Okay, they're not really eating it much at all, but there's the cluster on their own food in the middle. So let's put that back. Nothing to be concerned about there. They're doing okay. All right, here's the meanest hive on the property. They're going in and out. I haven't fed them yet. I'm hoping that, hoping that when I open up the top, they're not all up there, so I can give them a winter bee kind. Why I would feed this mean hive, I have no idea. Mercy, compassion, I guess. Now we can decide to say this or not. I'm going to say it. Confession time. I did not open this hive up at all last year. I mean, and didn't do any treatments. Didn't feed them in the fall. Nothing. They're on their own. I'm just kind of playing with it because they've lived, I think, 3, 4, 6 years. And I would graft out of this hive if they weren't so aggressive. Yeah, well, I should have brought my smoker. If they eat me up, I'm going to run. Okay, walk fast. Okay, good. They're down low. Heidi ho. Let's just quietly act like we're not here. Boy, they're coming out. Ooh, got that on fast. There you go. Why would I feed this crazy hive that's so mean to me? If anything, I think my bees are not built up as strong as they usually are. They're doing really good, but I'd say they're maybe about a quarter off in population size. About 25% less than what I'm used to seeing this time of the year. That just may be how brutally cold it was all winter long with just such cold weather. So all in all, they're doing fantastic. But I'm glad I fed them. I'm glad I kept them strong. By the way, I did not miss the opportunity to go out there and throw out some pollen powder, protein powder, outside there. Let the bees get on that. Anytime it warms up, you know, I'd love to feed them protein. And this is going to help them so much. And if you've watched some of my videos, you know that I'm about at the time right now where I want to shift from candy, like hard candy, over to 1-to-1 sugar water, which is what I like to feed with our Burns feeder boards. So if the weather holds up above 50 Fahrenheit in the daytime for maybe 3 or 4 days, I'm going to start feeding them liquid to get them built up for spring. And speaking of spring, I am pumped and excited that spring is right around the corner. And every spring, we like to offer our online beekeeping courses at 50% off. That's coming up starting February the 28th. So be sure to check out our website, honeybeesonline.com. If you've been waiting for a chance to get in on our online beekeeping courses, this is going to help you get all the education you need to do a fantastic job with your bees this spring. Now, I know that many of you are brand new to beekeeping, starting in the spring for the first time. And if that's where you're at, maybe you want to make sure you understand basic bee biology. I've got a video right here that will help you get a handle on the fundamentals of beekeeping. I'll see you over there.